Hey everyone, it's Beth. It's been forever since I have done a booktube video, and a couple reasons for that. I had a messed up phone with a messed up camera, and I was doing some things to my computer room here, and this is the room that I film in. So that all of that should be taken care of now. I got a new phone, I got a new camera, and my room is basically finished. So I just wanted to come on and just go over a few books that I've read recently. I won't go through all the books that I've read since March, since the last time I did a video, because that's just too many. So I just wanted to go over a few of them, and yeah, so I won't do these in any kind of order. I'm just going to pick from the top here. The first one is Furthermore, and this book, this just came out, I believe, in August, and I picked it up right when it came out. This book is about Alice, that's Alice here, and her friend Oliver. They come from a place in which when you're born, everybody in this place is born with some magic ability. And Alice's magic ability is to turn things or people or whatever into any color that she wishes to. And what's rare about that is everyone from the place they're from looks like Oliver. Kind of dark skinned, and she is very pale with white hair. She is the only one, she's kind of the outcast. And what this book is about is Alice's father is missing. There's so much to this book, but just the gist of it, her father is missing, and Oliver has the obligation to, for the town to find her father. And Alice is 12 years old, so Alice is on the journey with Oliver to find her father. And there's so much to this book. I'm not going to do a full review of it, but it's a really, really, really good book. It's a really easy read, but just a really good book. Really, really good book. And the next one is The Woman in Cabin 10. This also just came out in August, I believe, August or September, and I picked it up right when it came out. This is about a girl named Lo, and she is a travel journalist, and she is on the first voyage of a cruise ship, and a girl comes up missing, which is in the cabin that's next to her. It's the girl in cabin 10 who comes up missing, and she is investigating where this girl is. So lots of twists and turns in this book. Really, really, really good book. I suggest you guys read this, and I kind of like the cover too. It's got little specks on the cover. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's kind of a cool looking cover. But yeah, this is a really good book. I would give this maybe a 4 out of 5. And I just started reading the Shatter Me series. This is like 3 years too late. I know I'm like way late on this series, but this is a really, really good book. I just finished this one, and I think there's a Devour Me and a Unveil Me or something like that. I apologize if I'm messing up those titles, but I just finished the first book, which is Shatter Me. And this girl, this is Juliet, and she is born with the ability, not an ability, actually a curse, that if she touches people, they will either die or she seriously hurts them. So just a good book. I won't do a full review on it or anything. Really good book. It's a young adult fantasy, I believe, and I think there's 3 books to the series, and there's also, I think, 2 after books. Like, this is book 1, and then there's a book 1.5 that came out after book 3, I think, or something like that. But I think there's a total of 5 books to this series, and this is book 1, and I just finished this one, so I'll be on to the next book. And the next book is The Cuckoo's Calling. I just finished this one a couple of weeks ago, and this is about a model actress, I believe it was. She got killed. She, I think, jumped from her balcony, and they weren't sure if it was suicide or if she was murdered. And so this is actually about a detective and his secretary, basically, or his assistant, trying to solve the case. And really good book. It's a good book. Kind of slow. It starts off really good. The middle is extremely slow. If you can make it through the middle of it, you're okay. The ending is really good. So the middle is the struggle. So I would probably give this 3.5, close to 4 stars, but the middle of it is really slow to me. So that is that. And then this one, this is a really old book too. This I think is from, I think this came out like in 2002. It's called The Lovely Bones, and this is about, and it's no secret, this is about a 14-year-old girl who is murdered, and it's no secret about who murdered her. She tells it like at the beginning of the book. It's her neighbor who kills her, but she's in heaven, and she's in her heaven, and she has the ability to, since she is there, she's looking down on her family and also the guy who killed her. The guy who killed her is going on like, you know, nothing happened. And she's just going through so much because she's seeing the heartbreak that her family's going through with her gone. She has a brother and a sister and her parents, and she's just seeing just the hard time they're going through with her being deceased. And so yeah, she's also looking down on the guy who killed her, and I'm only, I believe, like 3 chapters in, so I'm not very far into this book, but I really am enjoying this book. It's sad. It's definitely a sad book so far, and I'm just starting it, but I do think it will turn out pretty good because it's definitely got possibility in this book. So those are the books that I've either just finished reading or I'm currently reading now. I am also finishing on Audibles. I'm listening to Snow White Must Die. I'm almost finished with that book, and I'll do a review on that book when I am finished with that. And I just keep buying books. I mean, my TBR list, the stack is just growing and growing. It needs to stop. I need to stop going to half-price books. The problem is it's on my way home from work. So if I see a sale sign out of half-price books, I go in there, and it's just a mess. But anyway, I'm never going to be short of books to read. That's for sure. So, but I'm back now. I got, like I said, I got my camera back. I got my phone back, and everything in my computer room is basically done. So I hope to come back on soon and do a couple more reviews. And I think I'll come back on and do a review of The Lovely Bones when I completely finish it. Like I said, it's an old book. I'm sure I'm probably the last person to read this book. A couple of people who've read it on my Facebook page said it's very sad, but it's good. And so far, that's exactly how it is. And like I said, I'm only 3 chapters in. But I'm really, really enjoying this book. I don't usually do sad books. I don't like sad movies. I don't watch Lifetime or the Hallmark Channel. I cannot do sad. I just can't do it. But if there's a little twist to it, like this book seems to be, you know, I think I'll enjoy it. So thank you for watching, and I will be back on soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.